A very good morning to everyone. We will now begin the third day proceedings of the webinar. Before I start the program, I request Sri Ram to play the college anthem. A very good morning to everyone. We will now begin the third day. with a reaccreditation of A grade with CGPA of 3.32 and an ISO 9001-2015 certification, the college has 13 UG, 6 PG, and 41 short-term courses and 3 research centers. We had been awarded the autonomous status from the academic year 2016-17. I now request Sri Ram to please play the introductory video of our college. I would like to quote a timeless poem from Sri Harivansh Rai Bachchan. असफलता एक चुनौती है, इसे स्वीकार करो. क्या कमी रह गई है, देखो और सुधार करो. जब तक न सफल हो, नींद चैन को त्यागो तुम. संघर्ष का मैदान छोड़कर मत भागो तुम. कुछ किए बिना ही जय जयकार नहीं होती. कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. This is the philosophy that drives us to continue our endeavors and keep us going always. I now request Dr. Prakash Dongre to introduce and welcome today's resource person, Dr. N. Raju. Over to you, sir. Sir, you'll have to unmute yourself, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
A very good morning to Principal Dr. Mrs. Nancy Jose, Vice Principal Professor Vijay Suchak, Vice Principal Professor Moshmi Datta, Vice Principal Dr. Muna Mehta, Convener of this webinar, CA Varsha Inapure Madam, Organizing Secretary of this webinar, Dr. Kavita Kalkoti, and all participants. Research plays a very significant role in every aspect of our life. It plays a deciding role in production, processing, distribution, consumption, conservation, and planning. From a strict man to a scientist, everyone is involved in research. In scientific research, appropriate data collection and analysis plays a significant role. There are different tools of data analysis, and amongst these, R data analysis is very important one. R is an extremely powerful programming language for statistical computing and graphic generation. Its flexibility, extensibility, and no cost have contributed to R's wide uses in academic environment and among the statisticians. R is a good choice for large as well as small statistical projects. Today, an eminent professor, Dr. Raju M., is going to take us on a journey of statistical world using R. He is going to speak on introduction to R, data management, exploratory data analysis, graphs, and diagrams. Let me tell you briefly about the background of our today's speaker. Professor Raju started his career as a teacher at Farooq College in 1982. He moved to the University of Calicut in 1985 and retired as Professor of Statistics in October 2017. During this period, Sir also served for 4 years as a statistical expert at Ministry of Development, Planning and Statistics for the Government of Qatar. He also guided 5 students to the successful completion of their PhD. Sir has published in national and international journals and has worked as an editor for 2 popular international scientific journals. Currently, Professor Raju is a visiting faculty at number of reputed institutes in the southern part of India, such as Bharti Dasan Institute of Management, Kannur University, and WMO College. He is also an active member of various academic bodies such as the University of Calicut, KUSAT, Mahatma Gandhi University, and the Kannur University. A very good morning to you, sir, and you are welcome to this particular webinar. And now I request you to take us a guided journey of our world. Over to Raju, sir. Thank you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sound and clear.
Okay. Thank you for your kind words, and a very good morning to my friends and my beloved participants. And I too welcome you to this 5 days webinar. We are getting 2 days to discuss some aspects of the R environment. It is quite unfortunate that we have to conduct classes like this without any face-to-face, eye-to-eye interaction. It is true that the classes will be very, very effective only if there is a face-to-face interaction between the teacher and the students or the speaker and the participants. But we are fortunate in the sense that the technology is so developed that hundreds of participants can attend a program simultaneously. Okay, let us not waste our time. And in these 2 days, we will do the maximum possible things about R. I hope that you all have installed R in your system. If it is properly can you see the screen?
Yes, sir, we can see.
Okay. If it is properly installed, you can see the R icon on your desktop. To activate R, simply double click on R icon. Then it is activated. Here you can see some description that is R is free software and comes with absolutely no warranty, etc. Don't worry about those things now. When you get time, you read it. Now here you can see a greater than symbol. That is called the prompt. Okay. R is a popular programming environment among data analysts. And if you want to get some results from R, you have to input data into R. First, we shall see some of the techniques to enter data into R. We can use R as a very, very simple calculator. For example, suppose you want to multiply 5 and 6. You just write 5 star 6, you will get 30. Now, before that, I should say something. I don't know about the backgrounds of the participants. I classify the participants into 3 groups. The first group, those who are very fresh to R. The second group, those who have studied it some years back and have forgotten everything because of not using it. And the third group, those who are very experts in R. And they are not going to get anything from this 2 days program because I am concentrating on the first group, those who are fresh to R. Therefore, I think I should start from the beginning. Okay, we can use R as a calculator like this. Okay, and all these simple calculations we can do using R. Okay, now if you do these things, 5 plus 3, you are getting 8. Suppose you have to use this 8 for some future calculations. The technique is that value should be stored in some variable. By variable, what we mean is some location in the memory space of the computer or system. Don't worry about such technical things. And the variable names are called objects. In R, they are called objects. Don't worry about such technical terms now. Okay. Suppose you take A is equal to 8. A is equal to 8. What is happening? The value 8 is stored in a variable named A. Okay. And if you want to see what is stored in A, you just type the name of the variable. You just type the name of the variable, then you can see A. A is equal to 8. Suppose you want to multiply A by 2, that is A star 2, you are getting 16. And if you look at A, the value of A is not changed. The value of A is not changed. Suppose you want to find the average sales of an item, then you can have January 25,000, February 30,000, March 45,000, etc. Now, this is a foolish way of entering data. That is, you have to enter January, February, March, etc. up to December. Okay, there are only 12 values. We can do it without much difficulty. Suppose you want to enter the data for 25 years, then really it is a problem. Okay, here technically A is called a scalar. A is called a scalar. In such cases, that is, if we have to input more data, we use a concept called vector. Okay, those who have studied mathematics, they know what is a vector. Because if we use vector, it is very easy to track. Okay, x1, the first value of the vector, x2, the second value of the vector, etc. The tracking is very easy, and it is very easy to extract a subset of the vector, etc. Very easy. We are going to see that one. Therefore, you can define sales equal to C. What is this C? Combine. C stands for the combine function. Okay, C bracket. You can give values 25, comma, the values separated by comma. The values separated by comma. I have entered some values like this. If you want to see the values you have entered, you just type sales. You just type sales. Okay. Suppose you type small SALES. Small SALES. Are you going to get these values? No, you will get an error message. Error. The object sales not found. What is the message? The object name is case sensitive. The object name is case sensitive. That is for this R environment, capital A and small a are entirely different things. Okay, entirely different things. Therefore, we should be very careful in defining variable names and when we use those variable names. Okay. It has got its own advantages as well as disadvantages. What is the advantage? We can have more object names. Capital A is a different object name, small a is a different object name, capital B is a different object name, small b is a different object name, etc. We can have so many things. But what is the disadvantage? The disadvantage is that if we use small a in the place of capital A, and if these two values are available in the system, it will take the value stored in capital A and do all the calculations and you may get a wrong result. Okay, which is not expected. Therefore, we have to be very careful in defining object names. Don't worry about that. When you do some problems, I am sure that you will not make any mistakes in defining the variable names. Okay, therefore sales. Yeah, now you are getting things. Now, if you want to know how many values are there in that vector, length, you use length. Length of what? Length of sales. Yeah, there are 12 values. There are 12 values. Okay. Suppose you want to know the third value in that vector. Sales, square bracket, 3. 45, 25, 30, 45. Okay, 45 is the third value. Suppose you want to know the maximum sales. MAX bracket SALES. Maximum sales. Okay. Oh, M should be small. M should be small. Yeah, this is how we correct. Yeah. What's the mistake there? S should be capital. Yeah, maximum is 89. Maximum is 89. In which month it happens? WHICH, which yeah, seventh value is the maximum. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seventh value is maximum. It is as simple as this. It is as simple as this. Okay, you can use the names of the function, okay, which is very, very similar to the actual names of the functions. MAX for maximum, okay, MIN for minimum, minimum is 12, okay, average, MEAN, average 51.5, okay, length we have seen, already seen, okay, like this. Therefore, vector is a very good concept in R. Okay. Now we have two vectors. Suppose you are buying some items. Okay. Now the price is P. C bracket 25, 40, 50. Price of 3 items, and you are buying quantity. Quantity C bracket 10 kilograms, 5 kilograms, 8 kilograms. Suppose you want to find the amount. What is to be done? P into Q. Yeah, 25 into 10, 250, 40 into 5, 200, 50 into 8, 400. Therefore, you are getting the amount for each item. Suppose you want to find total sum P star Q. 250 plus 200, that is 450. 450 plus 400, that is 850. Okay. Now, you can add two vectors. Here we have multiplied two vectors. We can add two vectors. That is, suppose x is equal to C bracket 1, 2, 3. Y is equal to C bracket 5, 6, 7. Then what will be the result of x plus y? You should get 1 plus 5, 6, 2 plus 6, 8, 3 plus 7, 10. If you want to use these things for future calculations, you can store this in some other name. Z is equal to x plus y. Z is equal to x plus y, and you can type the values of Z by calling the object name Z. Okay, as an introduction of calculations, this is enough. Now I will go to something more. Help. If you have some idea about these things, then without anybody's help, you can learn. Manuals in PDF. You can see manuals in PDF. The first one is an introduction to R. It's a manual, consists of 105 pages. You can download it and you can save it in your computer. Okay. And without anybody's help, you can learn R. All those things are clearly defined, and a number of examples are given. Okay. A number of examples are given. And our discussion is mainly based on this manual. And another one, frequently asked questions. Yeah, it's a very big file. And they are asking what is R. R is a system for statistical computation graphics. It consists of a language plus etc. From what is R to all the details are given here. All the details are given here. You need a system, and you should have some time and patience to read all those things and understand. This is what you have to know first, how to get helps. FAQ on R for Windows. So many questions. Introduction, installation and usage. Where can I find the latest version? How do I install R for Windows? How do I check an installation is not corrupt, etc. So many things. So many questions are there, as well as their answers are also available. Okay. you don't read all these things and by heart. Whenever you have a problem, whenever you face a problem, go to this and you check whether your question is there and you find the answers. Because it is practically impossible to by heart all those things, and only we need only a 10% of this for our work. Okay. Next one. Suppose you want to edit a statement already ended. Okay, you can use, you need not retype it. You need not retype it. To reduce our typing time, you can use this upward arrow and downward arrow. Okay, if you press this upward arrow once, the just previous statement you can see. Once again, the next to next. Similarly, you can use these things until you reach the required statements. Similarly, you can use the downward arrow to move forward, upward arrow to move backward, downward arrow to move forward. Okay, and suppose you want to edit these things 25,78. Okay, now that is edited. Now you can see that 78 is also added. Now you can see how many values are there. There should be 13 values. There should be 13 values. Okay, this is one way of entering that. Another way is click on file. Click on file. You can see so many things: source, R code, new script, open script, etc., etc. Okay, we will not discuss all these things now because of our time constraint. You type on new script. You click on new script. Then you can see another screen. You can see another screen. Here you can enter all the statements. All the statements. X is equal to C bracket 1, 2, 3. Y is equal to C bracket 10, 20, 30, and X plus Y. Remember that in this R console, whenever you enter one statement, it is automatically executed. It is called interpreter. Here it will not execute. To execute here, to execute a group of statements, you just select all those statements. To execute a group of statements, you select those group of statements and right click. You can see the first one, run line or selection. Either you can select like that or you can use Control plus R. These are the short-term keys. Okay, don't worry about short keys. Control Z is for undo, Control X is for cut, Control C for copy, Control V for paste, etc. Don't worry about that. Control R or run line or selection, then only those statements are copied here and executed. Then only those statements are copied to R console and those statements are executed, and you are getting 1 plus 10 is 11, 2 plus 20 is 22, 3 plus 30 is 33, etc. Okay. Now, if you want X into Y, X star Y, you select that statement only because X is already there, Y is already there. You select that statement and run that statement. 1 into 10, 10, 2 into 20, 40, 3 into 30, 90, you are getting. I prefer this form of entering the statements and executing so that editing is very easy for me. Editing is very easy for me. Therefore, instead of 10, 20, I need not use upward arrow, downward arrow. I just edit here. I just edit here. Since I have made a change, I have to select that again. Yeah, 1 plus 100 is 101, 2 plus 200 is 202, 3 plus 300 is 303, 1 into 100 is 100, 2 into 200 is 400, 3 into 300 is 900. Okay, therefore, it is better we use this editor to enter our statements and data, etc. Okay, now let us see some slides. This is my email ID, Raju Unical, Raju University of Calicut at gmail.com. Okay, your doubts and your questions, etc., you can mail to this ID, and surely you will get answers to those questions. This is the objective of today's program or our program. Launch the participants into the ocean of R. That is my objective or our objective. And output, let us see what will be the output after 2 days. Okay, what is R, etc., blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about all those things. Okay, now this is important. The web page of R is http www.r-project.org. All these presentations are available with you. Therefore, you need not write all these things. It is with you now. Okay, this also you read when you get time. Installation of R. Okay, now you have already installed it. Therefore, we can skip this scale also. And once it is successfully installed, you will get a R icon on your desktop. You know how to start. After the completion of the work, click on R icon to start. Okay, then how to go out of R. Here everything is short form. Quit, that is Q only. You don't write quit. You just write Q, open bracket, closing bracket. Finished. It will ask a question because it is very careful than we people. It will ask us, save workspace image. If you want to save all these things you have done today, you can click on yes. If you don't want to save, you can click no. Okay. Yeah. It is closed. If you want to open it again, you click on R icon. Finished. That is how we activate R. After the completion of the work, type Q, open bracket, and closing bracket. Q is a function, quit function, to exit from R. If we wish, we can save the work. Otherwise, we can simply click on no. Yeah, this is very important. R packages. What we have installed currently is the base module of R. Base module. And the base module contains all the relevant functions for all the basic calculations. It is enough for our basic purpose. But if you have to do some higher level calculations or higher level analysis, you have to download the special packages meant for that purpose. The special packages meant for that purpose. They are called add-ins. They are called add-ins. You know that you are all familiar with such terms. Okay, it is something like for all our common illness, we can visit our local doctor. If our disease is very severe or something special, then that doctor will refer to medical college or some other super specialty hospital like that. Okay, for all basic needed, the basic module is enough. Okay, and that I will discuss now. Here packages. The first one is load package, means it is already available and we have to load it. That's all. And the fourth one is install packages. Install packages. How to install a new package to our system? That's a question. First, you set CRAN mirror. What is CRAN? CRAN stands for Comprehensive or Archive Network. Comprehensive or Archive Network. You click on that, you will get a list of CRAN mirrors. They are called CRAN mirrors. Okay, these are, suppose, these are the places where the packages are available. These are the places where the packages are available. You can select, in principle, you can select anyone, but it is always advisable. You select a place near to our place. Let us select France. No problem. You can select Germany or Hungary, no problem. Click on that. Click on that. Therefore, the CRAN mirror is selected. Again, click on packages. Install packages. Install packages. You will get a long list of packages. These are the packages available in CRAN mirror. Okay. Now, which package you want? Suppose you want yeah. Suppose you want OrthoDR. You click on that package. You click on that package and click OK and wait for some time. Would you like to use a person library insert? No. Let it be in R. Let me check. Yes. It is installing all the additional packages required to work that package. Okay. Unfortunately, I used a very big package. Yes. This is how we install additional packages for our purpose. Now this package is available now, and you can work with this package. And as you know, it is very easy to install a package. It is advisable to delete that package if it is not frequently used, so that you can save your space in the computer. As on today, more than 10,000 packages are available in R like this. If you install all those 10,000 packages, we will not have any place, any space in the system. And second thing is that nobody needs all these 10,000 packages, because that 10,000 is the packages required for mathematicians, statisticians, physicists, doctors, engineers, okay, chartered accountants, etc., etc. Okay, why A package required for a chartered accountant is downloaded for an engineer? Need not. Okay. Now, how to load a package? Load bracket, name of the package. Mass is a package. And if you want to load a package, you just type load bracket, name of the package. Make it sure that there are no changes in the style, spelling, etc. Don't worry about that. If you make some mistakes, the system will not accept. That's all. Load the load mass, the object mass is not found. Library mass. Okay. Now it is available. No, not load mass, it is library mass. Library mass. Therefore, that package is available. Suppose you want to know what are the contents of this one. Help. We cry for help. Help mass. Help mass. No documentation for mass is specified. Okay. Because the author has not written anything about that. This is another way to get help. Help bracket mean. Help bracket mean. Yes. You are getting mean is a base function, description, generic function, usage, mean bracket. This is how we have to use. And the attractive part is that there is a worked out example. There is a worked out example at the end of this help file. You just copy that one. You just copy that one. You just copy that one and paste in R and paste in R and see. You are getting the answer. You are getting the answer. And using those worked out examples, we can develop our knowledge about R. Okay. Now, another advantage of R is it has got a built-in data set. It has got a built-in data set. Many teachers and students complain that they don't have enough data files for training purpose. Okay. R has got a number of data files. Okay. To see the data files, just type data, opening bracket, closing bracket, finished. These are the data files available in R. Air passengers, monthly airline passenger numbers 1949, 1960. BJ sales, sales data with leading indicator, etc. BOD, biochemical oxygen demand, CO2, carbon dioxide uptake in grass plants, etc., etc. So many things are there. So many data files are there. Now there is a data file called iris. Iris. Okay. If you want to do something with iris, you have to invite that iris file to R environment. How to invite that one? Please come. That is data bracket river. Data bracket iris. Data bracket iris. Okay. Now, if you want to know the contents of iris, the details of iris, what is to be done? Help. Help bracket iris. Yeah, you are getting the help file. Iris data set. This famous Fisher's or Anderson's iris data set gives the measurements in centimeters of the variables, sepal length and width and petal length and width respectively for 50 flowers from each of 3 species of iris. Iris is a type of flower. Okay. And that means what? This is not a dummy data. This is not a dummy data. This is an actual set of observations collected by Fisher or Anderson. They don't know. Or both might have taken. I don't know about that. Okay. The species are Iris setosa, versicolor, and virginica. These are the 3 species, and from each species, they have taken 50 observations. Okay. Therefore, similarly, you can get all the details, all the details of that data set. Okay. Suppose you want to see the data set, what is to be done? Call name, that is all. Iris, come. Yeah, the data is there. The data is there. The data is there. Iris, sepal length, sepal width, petal length, petal width, and species. Sepal length is 5.1, sepal width is 3.5, petal length is 1.4, petal width is 0.2, etc. Suppose you want to see only a part of this data set. Now you see all the data sets are coming, all the data are coming here, therefore it is very difficult to see. You just head bracket iris. You will see first 6 lines. First 6 lines in the data set, along with the column headlines: sepal length, sepal width, petal length, petal width, species. Okay, this is how you can take the built-in data sets from the R directory. Okay, suppose you want to the last 6 values, tail iris. These are the last 5 lines in the data set. Okay, suppose you want to see the 20 lines in between iris, 22, 30. The 20th line to 30th line, comma. Yeah, 20th line, 21st line, 22nd line, 23rd line, etc. up to 30. Up to 30. Up to 30. Okay. This is a technique to extract. This is a technique to extract a subset of the whole data set. The subset of the whole data set. Okay. Another data set is reverse. Data RIVERS. Another data set available in R is reverse. What is the content? Help reverse. Help reverse. Yeah, reverse. This data set gives the lengths in miles of 141 major rivers in North America, as compiled by the US Geological Survey. That is what I told you. It is not a dummy data. It is a data collected by US Geological Survey, and this data set contains the lengths in miles of 141 major rivers in North America. This is a vector containing 141 observations. Okay. Suppose you want to see the data, what is to be done? Reverse. You just type reverse. Here you can see so many things. You can see some 1 here, 16 here, 31 here, 46 here, etc. What are those numbers? That one says that line starts from the first observation of the data set. That line starts from the first observation of the vector reverse. Second line is starting from the 16th observation. Third line starting from 31st observation. And the last line starting from 136. This is 136, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Okay, you are getting all the 141 observations. Okay, let us play some game with this data. Okay, length, LENGTH, length of rivers. You should get 141. 141. Mean rivers, MEANRIVERS, mean rivers, 591.1844. If you want to find standard deviation, SD reverse, SD reverse 493. If you want to find the variance, VAR reverse variance. If you want to find the maximum, MAX reverse. It is 3710. 3710. Suppose you want to know which observation is 3710. Which reverse equal to maximum of reverse 68. Therefore 61, 61, 62, 63, 64, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is a 68th observation. Okay. Now, suppose you want to draw histogram. Reverse. Reverse. Yeah, you are getting histogram of reverse, reverse. Okay. Suppose you are not happy with this color. You want to change the color to what? Green. Reverse, comma, COL equal to within inverted comma green. It is as simple as this. It is as simple as this. Now you are getting a histogram with a green color. Suppose you are not happy with this one, you can change to red. It is ready. Now, you know, every table should have a heading and etc. Therefore, hist then comma main. MAIN stands for main heading. Main equal to within inverted comma histogram of length of reverse. Okay, for the time being, I am shortening the headlines, comma, and suppose you want to give label for x-axis, XLAB. XLAB means label for the x-axis. X label length. If you want to give label for the y-axis, you can use YLAB. Label for y-axis, YLAB, inverted comma, what is that? Number. Number. Yeah. Now you can see all those things are applied here. X-axis length, y-axis number, and histogram of length of reverse. Okay. Now you can play more things here. Okay. If you want to give color for each bar, you can do that one. If you want to give some specific comments here and there, you can give. Okay. Suppose you want to know how many rivers are there having lengths between 500 and 1500. Okay. These are things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, Okay, I put R1. I am giving a variable name R1. R1 is equal to reverse bracket reverse greater than 500, reverse greater than 500, and the ampersand operator is and reverse less than 1500. Reverse bracket reverse greater than 500 and reverse less than 500. What this statement will do? This statement will extract all the lengths which lie between 500 and 1500. Okay, now you look at R1. Yeah, all these observations, if you look at these observations, all the values are between 500 and 1500. Suppose you want to know how many observations are there, you need not count. Length R1, length R1. There are 51 rivers. There are 51 rivers having lengths between 500 miles and 1500 miles. How many are having more than 1500? You just use upward arrow, then here you edit, that's all. It is very simple. You need not retype everything. Reverse greater than 1500, and we don't want all these things, therefore delete it. Okay, then you type R1. Yeah, you can see all the observations are greater than 1500. Therefore, from a big data set, using these conditional statements and unconditional statements, you can extract a subset. Suppose you want to know the 200th observations. Reverse 200. This will give you, no, NA. That is good. NA means what? Not available. NA means not available because there are only 141 observations. There are only 141 observations, and I am asking to extract, I am asking to give the 200th observation. It says you are a fool, that is not available. Okay, therefore reverse 100. Reverse 100. Yeah, 445. 445. Let us check. Let us check whether it is correct. 191 here. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. This is the 100th observation. Suppose you want more observations. Therefore, reverse bracket, you have to combine C bracket 1, 6, 10. Therefore, this is to extract the first value and the sixth value and the 10th value. Yeah, first value is 735. Sixth value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth value is 450. 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10th value is 600. Okay. In this way, we can extract observations from a big data set. Okay. I have given more examples here, and you can try those examples. Yes, this is packages. Now we know how to install packages and load packages in R. Yeah, to know the location. .lib paths. Now where are you? Remember that in R, we can achieve the same thing in a number of ways, because a number of researchers are working on this and they are coming with new procedures Therefore, don't worry if a different statement is seen in some other book. Yeah, these are the paths. Okay. Now I am currently in users HP. This is with respect to my computer. In your computer, it may be different. Okay. And this one, yeah, these are the packages available in R. To know this one, you just type library. Libray, library. That is, it is something like a library in a college or a school. Okay, library, you can see. These are the packages currently available in my system. You can add more if you want, that's all. So that if you have to work with a package, and first you can check whether it is available with your system. If it is available, you can use it. Otherwise, you have to install it. Yeah. To know the packages currently loaded, search. Search. Global environment, package mass, package stats, package graphics, package GR devices, package utils, package methods, etc. These are the packages currently available. Installation of packages, we have done it. We will get a cran mirrors and etc. Loading packages. Library bracket, name of the package. Updation of packages. Updation of packages. Okay. What will be updation? Every now and then new versions are coming. Therefore, to know the old packages, old dot packages. Old dot packages. These are the old packages available. Okay, in my system. If you want to update it, update dot packages bracket. Okay, update dot packages, opening bracket, closing bracket. Yeah, it is saying, it is asking your permission. It is asking for your permission. Update. Okay, yes. I am canceling it for the time being because we have to save our time. Okay. Help. This we have seen, help bracket, the name of the function. Help histogram. Okay. HELP bracket hist. Suppose you want to know the details of the function hist, help hist. Yeah, you are getting hist x, etc. How to use it. And at the end, you can see worked out example. And you carefully learn the statements one by one, and you copy these things and paste there and run it. Then you will get the outcome. You will get histograms, and look at the histograms and study the effect of each and every statement. Yeah, these are the operators in R. Plus for addition, minus for subtraction, star for multiplication, not our into, star, slash for division, upper arrow, that is shift 6, the button 6. Suppose you want to get 2 raised to 3. 2, upward arrow 3. 2 upward arrow 3, you should get 8. Yeah. These are the logical operators. Many times we have to take a decision based on comparison of a statement. For example, if the marks greater than or equal to 60%, place a student into first class. If it is greater than or equal to 50% but less than 60%, second class. If it is less than 50%, failed, like that. Okay? That is, we can take a decision based on the results of the comparison. For all those things, we can use logical operators. Okay, greater than, it is simply greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. For equal to, we have to use double equal to. To check whether A is equal to B, we have to type A equal to B. What is the use of single equal to? Single equal to is an assignment operator. Single equal to is an assignment operator. That is, A is equal to 5. That means 5 is assigned to the object A. Suppose you want to check whether A is equal to 3. Okay, then you can check equal to. Okay. This we have seen, this we have seen, this we have seen. So many examples are there. Yeah. Sometimes the data may be string type. Name of the student, name of the state, name of the college, etc. What is the only difference? You have to put in inverted commas. You have to put in inverted commas. Single or double, no problem. Yeah. Then if you call the object, you can see India, America. Okay. In this way, you can give the string type data to R. Okay. They have to put in inverted commas. Yes. Another one is, suppose some values are, some data are in consecutive integers, or they are in arithmetic progression like that, we need not enter all the values. We need not enter all the values. For example, suppose serial number, x is equal to 1 to 20. You just take x is equal to 1 colon 20, that's all. X is equal to 1 colon 20, and if you call x, you can see 1, 2, 3, etc. 20. X is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. 20. The same thing you can do like this. X is equal to sequence SEQ 1, 20. The same effect. That's what I told you. The same thing can be achieved in a number of ways. Okay. Suppose the values are 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. They are not consecutive integers, but are separated by 2. Then what is to be done? X is equal to SUQ 1, 20, 2. That is the increment size is 2. Increment size is 2. Then X will be 1, 3, 5, etc. X is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. 1, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 2, 5, etc. Okay. Now, suppose X is equal to 0, 0.1, 0.2, etc. That is also possible. 0 to 1, 0.1. 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, etc. Therefore, if the data is in the form of consecutive integers, or if they are in the arithmetic progression, you can give the data in the form using sequence function, or simply if they are consecutive integers, you just give 1 colon first value colon last value. And if they are in arithmetic progression, you give the first value and the last value and the rate of increment. Okay. And need not be positive. Minus 10 to 10. Yeah. Minus 10, minus 9, minus 8, etc. It can be negative, it can be fraction, it can be positive. Okay, like that. X is equal to sequence 1.5 to 5.5 at a change of 0.5. Yeah. What is the mistake there? I missed a comma. Instead of comma, I have given full stop. Now, if you see the values of X, you will get 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, etc. You should get. Yeah. 1.5 to 2. So this will make actually in any data analysis problem, whether it is a big data or small data, we have to enter the data properly. That is, data entering work is the most difficult part. And that is the part which we have to do very carefully. Okay. The simple reason is that garbage in and garbage out. Okay. If you put garbage values, then the result will be also a garbage value. Okay. Therefore, to make our data entry work very, very, very comfortable, these techniques we can use. Suppose some value is repeating. Suppose 5 is repeating 3 times. 5 is repeating 3 times. You can write X is equal to REP. REP 5, 8. 5 is repeating 8 times. Suppose 5 is repeating 8 times. X is equal to REP 5, 8. You can see 5, 5, 5, etc. 8 times. Okay, if you type 5, 5, 5, etc. 8 times, you have to count again whether it is 8 or whether it is 9, etc. Now, if you use this statement, it will never make a mistake. Okay, because we need it. Suppose you look at the age of SLC students, more or less, all the students will be of 15 years age. Therefore, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, you need not type again and again. You just type, repeat 15, 200 times. That's all. Okay. This can be used for strings also. Y is equal to C bracket, repeat bracket. What is to be repeated? India. India repeated 5 times. You may need it because sometimes you have to enter the gender of the participants. The gender of the participant, male, 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 etc. You need not type male, 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 male again. You just type repeat male 200 times. Therefore, it will be taken for 200 times. Then what will be Y? You should get India, India 5 times. India, India, India 5 times. Okay. Yeah. Also used to assign character strings. Here, remember that the character should be given in quotes, double quotes or single quotes, no problem. Sequence operator we have seen. Of scan function, it is good for small data sets. Okay, suppose there are only 5 data. Marks equal to scan. Scan is a function. Opening bracket, closing bracket. Okay, then you enter, it will ask for the first value. That is what is there, 1. You give the first value. Then it is asking for second value. Then it is asking for the third value. Then it is asking for the fourth value. Then it is asking for the fifth value. Then it is asking for sixth value. Suppose everything is over, you press once again. That's all. After entering all the values, you press enter key once again. Now you look at marks. Now you look at marks, you should get 45, 75, 65, etc. 45, 75, 65, etc. This is the scan function to enter the data. Now you have learned so many techniques to enter the data. This NA we have seen. NA is not available. Why it is not available? Sometimes in a survey, some respondents may not be happy to answer some questions. What is your income? Generally, many people may not be happy to express their income. Okay, therefore they may be silent for that answer, for that question. But you cannot write a number as you like. It is better you keep NA. Okay, NA. NA means the fifth value is not available. INF means infinity. Now there are two things, NA and NAN. What is NAN? NAN is not a number. It is not a number means what? Some mysterious calculations are there. That is the meaning. For example, you take 0 by 0. 0 by 0, you will get NAN. 0 by 0 is not a number. So whenever you see NAN, you understand that some illegal, I should not use the word illegal calculation, something which is not which is not common is happening there. You look at that place and correct the value. And another thing, x is equal to c bracket 12, 34, 56, enter. You can see a plus sign. You can see a plus sign. What is the meaning of plus sign? The previous statement is incomplete. That plus sign indicates that the statement is incomplete. Don't confuse with the plus sign. It is not our usual addition symbol. It simply says that the previous statement is incomplete, means what? We have to do something more. Look at that statement and correct it. See, opening bracket is there. Number of opening brackets should be equal to number of closing brackets. Here a bracket is opened, but it is not closed. You close it, R will be happy. Yeah. Now the prompt symbol is there. Now you look at X, you will get 12, 34, 56. Therefore, while entering data or while entering statements, while entering documents, if you find any plus sign, the meaning of that is that the statement is incomplete. Look at the statement and add the necessary corrections. This we will do later. Yeah, it is very important. Data frame. It's a wonderful technique. Many times we have to prepare tables. Many times we have to prepare tables. For example, we shall do it in editor so that if some corrections are needed, we can do it easily. Yeah, I'm doing a small example. Names. Names is equal to C bracket, inverted comma, A, B, C. That's all. And mathematics marks, MATH, yes, mathematics marks, C is equal to 67, 98, 100. English marks, C bracket, 56, 89. Okay. I have to form a table using this. You can give a num. What name you guys will give? List. List is equal to data dot frame. Data dot frame. We have no power to change that one. Data dot frame is a R function. First one should be names. Second one should be maths. Third one should be English. Okay, now the four statements are complete. You select all those four statements and run. You should get a table. Okay. Now list is already prepared. If you want to see list, we have to invite him. We have to call him. Yeah. Names A. Maths 67, 98, 100. English 56, 89, 78. Therefore, this is called a data frame, data table. Okay, this is the one usually we use. Okay. Names is a vector. Names is a vector of strings. Maths is a vector of marks. English is a vector of numerical quantities. Therefore, you define all these vectors. You define all these vectors one by one. Then you can give any name, no problem. List, I selected the name list. If you want to give a promotion list, or if you want to a result, something like that, you can use, because there are no rules for that. Okay. List is equal to data dot frames, names, comma, maths, comma, English. Okay. Here we have choice. Suppose you give like this. What you are expecting? There will be some changes in the order. Don't worry, we will not make any mistakes. Yeah. English marks coming first. English marks coming first, then names come, then marks come. This is not the way we want. We want names first, maths second, English third. Okay. Therefore, we have to enter the variable names or the object names in the order which we want, to get. The data frame is a wonderful tool. Data frame is a wonderful tool. Suppose you want to add, no, suppose you want to find the second column of list. I am changing this one. Since I have made changes, I have to execute it again. Yeah. Suppose you want to add the mathematics marks and English mark to get the total marks. What is to be done? You take x is equal to maths. Maths of what? Maths dollar list. Y is equal to English dollar list. Yes. What is X? X is column named mathematics mass of list. X is list is the name of the data frame. Dollar is the operator to select that column. Therefore, list dollar mass is the column named mass of list. Y is what? The column named ENG of list. Then add the contents X plus Y. Add the contents X plus Y. Okay. Suppose you take Z is equal to X plus Y. Z is equal to X plus Y. Now you can list is equal to data frame of the old list comma Z. Old list comma Z. That means what? One more column is added. One more column is added. If you want to see that one, LIST. Yeah. Maths, English, and Z. Z is equal to 123, 187. 67 plus 56 is 123. 98 plus 89 is 187. 100 plus 78 is 178. Suppose you are not happy with this Z. You are not happy with the name Z. You can give another name total. Total. That change should be here. Since we made a change, we have to execute again. If you want to see the answer, you have to call him. Therefore, yeah. Yeah. Why? Because now this is a list. This is list. Okay. Therefore, list is list minus 3. I will explain that one. X is this, Y is this, total is X plus Y. Yes, because I made a mistake. Okay. Therefore, this was the old list. Names is names, mathematics, English. There are 3 columns. Now here we have added the second and third column to find the total marks, and we are getting a new table consisting of 4 columns, 4 vectors, names, maths, English, total. Okay, suppose you have to prepare a payroll in your company. Only basic salary is needed. Using basic salary, and if you know the percentage of dearness allowance, you can find dearness allowance. Using a percentage of HRA, you can find house rent allowance. Okay, etc., etc. That is, you can calculate new columns like this. Total is equal to x plus y. Total is a new column calculated using the existing 2 columns x and y. What is x? Mathematics column, and what is y? English column. Okay, using the values in the 2 columns, maths and English, we are calculating a third column, total, which is the sum of x and y. Okay. Data frame, I have given a number of examples here. You can try one by one. Another one is matrix function. You know what is a matrix? Matrix is an arrangement of m into n numbers, or numbers need not be numbers, objects in m rows and n columns. Okay. Suppose you have to create a matrix. For example, this matrix you have to create 25, 50, 45, 30, 70, 60, 15, 45, 60. Let us say 3 by 3 to save our time. Okay. What is to be done? My matrix my matrix 1. My matrix 1 is equal to, matrix is the keyword. Matrix is the keyword. That we cannot change. That we cannot change. Matrix is the keyword, bracket, C bracket. You give all the 9 values. You give all the 9 values. You give all the 9 values. Suppose we are given only 9 values. Suppose we are given only 9 values and we are not given any other information. Can we construct a unique matrix? The answer is no. It can be a matrix consisting of 1 row and 9 columns. It can be a matrix consisting of 9 rows and 1 column. It can be a matrix consisting of 3 rows and 3 columns. Therefore, to get a unique matrix which is there in your mind, you specify number of rows or number of columns. If you specify 1 automatically, other is automatically specified. If total numbers is 9 and number of row is 3, then number of column is 9 by 3. Okay. In which way you have given by row? That also we have to give. Whether you are giving the values by row or by column. Okay. Then finished. unexpected. That means what? Some spelling mistake. My matrix 1 C bracket. Yeah, one bracket is extra. Okay. He is correcting us. Therefore, don't worry. My matrix 1. Yeah, you are getting matrix. You are getting matrix. 12, 45, 34. This is the first row. 12, 45, 34. Second row, 56, 23, 67. Third row, 87, etc. By default, the column names are comma 1, comma 2, comma 3. Row names are 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma. Okay. Suppose you want to give some other names, then I can give call names. Call names what? Names of the columns. Of what? Of what? My matrix. My matrix 1. My matrix 1. You give the name C, okay? Rice, sugar, oil, okay. Now you look at my matrix 1. You can see the comma 1, comma 2, comma 3 is changed to rice, sugar, oil. Okay, these are, so you are taking some stocks, okay, in different shops. 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma, they are the names of the rows. Therefore, row names of what? Row names of my matrix. 1 is equal to C bracket. For the time being, I am giving shop 1, shop 2, shop 3. Okay. Now you look at my matrix 1. You can use underscore to readability, to improve the readability. Okay, yeah, I have given only shop here. That is why. Shop 3 I have to give. Okay, I should not blame him because it is my mistake. Okay. Yeah. Now shop 1, the quantity of rice 12 units, sugar 45 units, oil 34 units, etc. Okay. To find the transpose, what is transpose? Changing rows into columns and columns into rows. You just type T. T for transpose. My matrix 1. You will get the transpose. Yeah, here I have used Y capital. That is what I told you. It is case sensitive. It is case sensitive. Yeah, you can see the first column 12, 56, 87 is changed to first row 12, 56, 87. Second one, third one, etc. Okay. To find the inverse of this matrix, okay, those who have studied inverse, we have to find adjoint A, determinant A, then adjoint A divided by determinant A. So many things you have to do. Here, just solve. Solve my matrix 1. Solve my matrix 1. You are getting the inverse. This is the inverse of that previous matrix. Here, how many 9 decimals are there? You don't want 9 decimals. Round. Round. Round to how many decimal places? Suppose you want only 3 decimal places. Yeah. You are getting 0.02, 0.001, 0.014, etc. Therefore, in this way, you can enhance your learning capability, teaching capability, research capability, etc. using R. It is very simple. The commands are very similar to that of spoken English. Okay. In spoken English, we don't care about grammar or phrases, etc. We simply speak so that the reader can understand and the listener can understand. Okay. Similarly here, max, MAX, min, MIN, standard deviation, SD, transpose, T, inverse, SOL. Okay, like that. Now I am getting a warning message that my time is over. Therefore, if you have some questions, you can ask question.
Very nice session, sir. There are few questions.
Surely, yeah.
Yeah. There is a question that what is the difference between R and R Studio?
R and R Studio. Actually, tomorrow, what all things I am going to do will be in R Studio. Therefore, at that time, I shall explain the difference in detail. It will take more time to explain the difference between R and R Studio. When we do the programs in R Studio tomorrow, you will know more about that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. There is another question, particularly from subject English and geography.
Okay.
What can you elaborate more aspect of R in English literature and in geography?
Tomorrow we will do.
Okay, fine, sir. Thank you. How to search required data in library?
How to search?
Required data in library. With the library which is required for R, how to search the data? That's
Actually,
what is the question.
To see the data, the collection of data files, you just type data, opening bracket, closing bracket. Okay. Therefore, all the data files available in R will be listed here with a name and with a small description. For example, ships damage data. That is, this data file ships contains all the details of damaged ships. Snail mortality data. Okay, suppose you want to look at student survey data. The name of the file is given as survey. Name of the file is given as survey. Surely we should have some idea about the data file, otherwise we cannot do anything. Therefore, you survey data bracket survey. What is survey? Survey is the name of the data file. Survey is the name of the data file available in R. And you have to work with that data. To work with that data, you have to import that data. Okay, that is a technical term, importing, exporting, etc. Data survey. Now that data survey is available here. If you want to look at the details, you type survey. You type survey. There are 237 rows. 237 rows are here. Okay. So many things are there. Then what's the technique? I told you head survey. Head survey means what? It will show only the first 6 lines. First 6 lines of that big data file. Sex. Nowadays, we are using the term gender. Sex, female, WR.HND, NWHND, WHND, fold, pulse, clap, exercise, smoking, height, MI, age, etc. Okay. Now you want to know more about that, you have to cry. Help me. Help survey. Your question will be answered. It will give survey. This data frame contains the responses of 237 statistics 1 students at the University of Adelaide to a number of questions. That means a survey was conducted there. A survey was conducted there, and 237 students participated in that survey, and they answered to a number of questions. Okay, these are the variables used there. Sex, WRHND means the distance from tip of thumb to tip of little finger, of spread hand, of writing hands. Okay, sometimes they may be using right hand for writing. Some students may use left hand for writing, etc. NWN. This is how we have to learn the details of that data file. Okay.
Okay.
And in many of the papers, you can see all the details of the files they are using.
Okay, sir.
Next question.
Next question is how to enter data in R like SPSS?
Surely. Actually, I was, can I take 5 more minutes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because it is a very good question. Actually, my plan was to discuss this tomorrow. But since the question is there, you can import data from XPSS. You can import data from Excel. You can import data from Word. You can import data from SAS, like that. Okay, this is a data file. Now, A, B, C. Okay, I'm just creating a dummy file. This is a step 1. Okay, data entry is completed. Step 2, save as a tab delimited form. Save in the tab delimited form. Save as. I shall keep that file in desktop. It is, you click on this downward arrow. Here you can see text tab delimited. Text tab delimited. Click on that. Okay. Mumbai 1. I am using the name Mumbai 1. Save. I am saving that in. That work is over. Okay. Now you can go to R. Now we have to act as a postman. In R, we have to say, what is to say? I have a file kept in some location. You please go to that location and take that file. That is what we have to instruct. Therefore, I have to look at the location. Don't worry about that. Don't try to by heart it. You may make mistake. Right click, properties. You are getting all the properties of that file. Location is C users HP desktop. Don't try to by heart it. Copy it. Simply copy it. Simply copy it. Simply copy it. Now go to R. Now go to R. Now go to R. I shall give any name for my file. I am giving my Excel. My Excel equal to read dot table. That's a keyword. Read dot table. We cannot change that. Read dot table. Then what all things copied there? You paste here. You paste here. This is the location of that file. Before that, before C, you put a double inverted comma. Okay, and change these slashes. If I can remember these things, you can also remember, don't worry. Slash, what's the name of the file? Mumbai 1. Mumbai 1. What type of file? TXT, text file. What was the first row? It's the name of the column. It is not data. That means there is a header. Header is equal to true. The first row names are not data. They are just headlines of the columns. Okay. If I have made no mistakes, my God, no mistakes are there. My EX. This is what we have entered in Excel. AAA, BBB, CCC. You can check here. AAA, BBB, CCC, 35 to 100. 35 to 100. This is what you have to practice. This is what you have to practice. Because in any survey study or in any research study, you may have thousands of data with you. It is not easy to enter the data at the time of execution. You have to enter the data in Excel, or you have to enter the data in Notepad, or you have to enter the data in SPSS, or you have to enter the data in Word. You can enter there. As and when you get time, you enter 100 observations now, 200 observations tomorrow, 300 observations day after tomorrow, etc. At the time of, after completing the data entry work, you can import the data into R and you can do all the calculations you would like to do. This is only one technique I discussed. You can enter the data in Word. You can enter the data in Notepad. You can enter the data in SPSS. Okay, similarly. You can.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Last question for today, as
No
there is
problem.
a time limit. Remaining questions, we will take it tomorrow.
You can send all those questions to my mail. Okay, no problem.
Sir. Okay, sir.
Hmm.
Is it possible to calculate correlation, t-test, z-test, or other test in R?
Please refer to the topics of tomorrow's sessions.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Tomorrow, the first thing we start with the correlation, regression, and the Z-test, t-test, and chi-square test.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I think I am very slow. That is why I couldn't complete all the things I would.
No, definitely we will take it tomorrow, sir.
Because I assume that some students may be very new to this topic. Therefore, I should not discuss everything in fast.
Okay, sir. Thank you. And with this, we end today's session.
Okay.
Thank you to all the participants. We shall meet you again tomorrow at 11:30.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for your detailed answers.
Tomorrow, if they have some questions, still they have some questions, they can send to my mail so that I can send answers to the group so that everyone can see the answers and learn all those things.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Okay.
you once again. Here the session gets over for today.
Shall I stop and leave?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Madam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Thank you for the session. We'll meet again tomorrow.
Okay. Then.
Was excellent session.
Okay. See. I'm not hearing.
It was very clear.
Okay. I think
Everybody could understand.
I think